Ooh, XP, XP, XP! How to get a lot of XP here in Pokemon Go? Well, today I'm gonna share with you guys the top 10 best ways to get XP in Pokemon Go. So hi to all of you guys. So first things first though, before I even bring my screen up, I'd like to mention a few things. All of the methods that I'm gonna share with you guys, they're all ranked in accordance to the efficiency and the convenience and also the cost of doing all these methods. And also all these methods, they can be done over and over again. I'm not gonna share with you guys those like register your Pokemon to Pokédex, those kind of XP, or your daily streak XP, etc. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you guys the pros and the cons of each of the methods also. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring my screen up and I'm going to tell you guys the number 10th way that you can actually get XP. So that is actually none other than, doing tier 1 and tier 3 raids. So you guys can see that I've done a total of 12,764 tier 1, tier 3 and also mega raids. Of course, there were tier 2 and tier 4 in the past or so. So when you actually do, tier 1 and also tier 3 raids, you get a total of 3,500 XP and 5,000 XP respectively. So that's a lot of XP if you ask me, but the problem about this method is that, well, you need to have a gym available like around you and have raids like around you to actually do them. The second problem is that they actually, do cost raid passes, like remote raid passes or whatsoever, which will definitely cost Pokecoins to do, unless you actually use your one free raid pass per day, but you can't do it over and over again unless you actually spend money. So that's why I've ranked it as number 10. So the number 9 best way of getting XP is actually through sending gifts. So I do not know if you guys know that you actually do get XP when you send gift. I can't actually send gift right now, but if you can actually select the bottom section of it, can receive a gift, means you can look for friends who can receive gift. And if you actually send a gift to a friend, you actually get 200 XP per gift sent without lucky egg. So if you actually have a lucky egg on and you send 100 gifts out to your friends, you actually get 40,000 XP, which is actually a good amount of XP if you ask me. And considering the fact that you can also get a total of 15 extra gifts from your buddied Pokemon. Alright, every 7 hours and 20 minutes you actually get 5 gifts. So essentially you can send out a total of 115 gifts per day. So if you actually account for that, it's quite a good amount of XP. And furthermore, the only problem that you actually would face is you need to have Pokestop to actually spin the gifts. But in a way, once you have the gifts in your item bag, when you have 20 gifts, you can send out those 20 gifts and they are technically worth like around 4,000 XP. So the number 8th best method to get XP is actually to feed berries into the Pokemon in the gyms. So you guys can take a look at my berry master. I'm at 828,051. So for every berry that you feed into the Pokemon in the gym, you actually get, XP. 50 XP per berry fed without a lucky egg. With a lucky egg is 100. So for every Pokemon, you can actually feed a total of 10 berries. And you can only feed a total of 10 unique Pokemon, 10 berries each every half an hour. So that's 100 berries fed every 30 minutes to get you 5,000 XP in 30 minutes. So the thing is, for me, I actually set my alarm to feed the gym every 31 minutes. The pros and cons I would say is that, well, if you have excess of berries and you don't wish to use them to catch Pokemon, you can actually dump them into the Pokemon in the gym over here. And of course, you get Stardust also. The bad thing is that, well, if you do not have a lot of berries that you spin out from the Pokestops, then you may not be able to do this. And also you need a gym that is your color. If it's the other team colors, then you aren't able to do it at all, man. So the number 7th best way of getting XP is actually very simple. It's just spinning of Pokestop. For every Pokestop that you spin, you get 100 XP. But there are sometimes you can find like unique Pokestop that you have not spun before, a brand new Pokestop, which I'll show you an example of, because today there's a brand new Pokestop that came out over here, this particular one. There's a white ring around it, a halo Pokestop, and for every of this Pokestop that you spin, you get 250 XP. However, once you have spun it, you can never spin it again as a halo stop. So you can only get it once, man, with the extra XP that you get out from it. So the number 6th best way to get XP is through battling or gym. So if you take a look at my battle girl, I've done a total of 32,079 battles. But it's only in recent times that Niantic has actually changed it to allow us to get more XP from battling of the gyms. I can't reach the blue gym now, but we can take a look at the screen recording just now where I drifted over there to actually fight the gym. Alright, so for every gym battle that you do, you get 400 XP per battle. It's a lot. With a lucky on, it's 800. Alright, so it just takes a few seconds to do a battle against whatever Pokemon that is in the gym. Even if it's against a Blissey, of course, you know, if you have like really strong Pokemon like the Pokemon that I'm using right now, Shadow Machamp, it goes down within seconds. In under 20 seconds, the Blissey will go down. Of course, that's assuming, you know, the Blissey doesn't take out your Shadow Machamp before that also. So before we go into the 5th best method, I want to mention a few things about the previous method, the pros and the cons. The good thing about that particular method is that you just need to be at one spot with a gym that is not of your color. Of course, you have 2 out of 3 chances that the gym is not of your color. But the problem is, if the gym goes down, you can't possibly battle the gym over and over again. And the second problem is, you will run out of potions and revive if somebody is actually using golden berries to feed the gym and you basically need revives and potions to do that method. So the 5th best method for XP is actually very simple. It's happening since day 1 of Pokemon GO, and that's none other than catching Pokemon. So for every Pokemon that you catch, you actually get a good amount of XP. And of course, if you were to do it with Curve Throw, and you do it with a Great Throw, or a Nice Throw, or an Excellent Throw, you get more XP at the same time also. And you know, catching Pokemon gets you Stardust, which is very essential also, so that's a good thing. The problem is, you know, it becomes really tiring over time when you keep on catching Pokemon over and over again. You guys can see I got 200 XP for catching the Pokemon, Great Throw 200 XP, Curveball 40 XP, and First Throw also 100 XP. So all these XP, including the Curveball, despite it looking just at 40 XP, I mean, without lucky, everything all will be half, so Curveball is just 20 XP. It may seem very little, but it adds up over time. Assuming you catch 1,000 Pokemon with the Curveball, it's a lot, alright? It adds up. So the 4th best method of getting XP is actually very simple also. It has been happening since day 1, and that is none other than evolving your Pokemon. For every Pokemon that you evolve, you actually get 1,000 XP. Now with the lucky on for me, I actually get 2,000 XP per evolution. So it has increased since day 1. Day 1, you know, we get actually 500 XP per evolution, and we get 1,000 with the lucky. Right now, it has been doubled. The XP has increased tremendously over time also. So yeah, I just got 2,000 XP from doing this PG evolution, man. Really awesome. Anyway, if you guys find it really tedious to do all the evolutions, I don't disagree with that. However, at the very start of the game, that was the only and best way to actually get XP really quickly. There were no raids or whatsoever. Even when raids was a thing, I still did a lot of evolutions. As you guys can see, my scientist medal is at 129,554. There are people out there in the world who have like over 200,000 for this particular medal alone also. So we have arrived at the top 3 methods to get XP. However, this next method I'm going to share with you guys will cost a lot of remote raid passes, or raid passes, or basically Pokecoins, and that is none other than doing legendary raids. You guys can see that I've done a total of 36,943 legendary raids. So I just took down this Regigigas, this legendary raid with my friends. My friend invited me to this raid, but this 3rd method of getting XP is actually really fast and easy to do also. You guys saw that I got friendship interaction, which I will talk more later on also. But the problem is, it does cost Pokecoins if you want to do this over and over again. That's why I ranked it as number 3 and not number 1. But if you can afford to keep on raiding over and over non-stop, if you have the means to, well, I would say this is the best way to do it, but it still would cost Pokecoins. So anyway, the next best method, 2nd method, is actually to do Excellent Throw. So why is it not ranked as number 1? Because there's another method that I feel is better and easier to do than to do Excellent Throws. Because you can't possibly like keep on focusing to do Excellent Throws over and over again on like the wild Pokemon, which I'll show you guys later on. So very good, we caught the Regigigas on the first ball. You guys gonna see the Excellent Throw XP is at 2,000. That is 10 times of the Great Throw. Yeah, Great Throw was 200, right? Excellent Throw is 10 times of that. That's why Excellent Throw is so worth it to do right now as compared to last time. And of course, if you do an Excellent Throw on like your other wild Pokemon like in the wild, etc., it takes a bit of concentration. So you will need to, you know, use a lot of energy and a lot of concentration to throw the Excellent Throw. And of course, if you were to miss the Excellent Throw, or the Pokemon to pop out despite you throwing an Excellent Throw, then your XP wouldn't be, you know, credited into your account. So You guys can see doing the excellent throw, the pseudo auto, 2340, XP. So it takes a bit of practice. Example, if I were to try and excellent throw on a Quillfish, it's definitely way harder to do it than on a Regigigas or in fact a pseudo auto. So especially when it goes to the left and it goes to the right, you see it takes a bit of time for me to need to adjust myself and try to get the excellent throw, which I highly doubt I'll get it even if it's on the left, you see? So I missed it. Okay, that's the downside of doing excellent throws. But well, we managed to get it this time since it stayed in the middle. Okay, let's go ahead to catch it. And without the first throw bonus, the amount of XP actually drops a bit also. Alright, it's 2240, but it's okay. Yep. So before we check out the number 1 best way to get XP, I just want to mention to you guys that all the XP that you guys have seen on the screen, they all have been doubled because I have a lucky egg on, including the 20,000 from the legendary raid, including the 2340 XP that I got from the excellent throw. All those will be half if you do not have a lucky egg on. So anyway, the number 1 best method in my opinion to get XP in Pokemon Go is none other than friendship. So friendship XP is actually very easy to get, and it's in a way free. You don't have to spend Pokecoins to actually get it at all. You just need to put in more effort to interact with your friends. So there are actually 4 tiers to it. There's actually good friend, great friend, ultra friend, and also best friend. When you reach good friend with your friend, which basically gets you just 1 interaction, you get a total of 1000 XP. With lucky on is 2000. When you actually get up to great friend, it's actually 3000 XP. With a lucky on is 6000. When you actually get up to ultra friends, you actually get 50,000 XP. With a lucky is 100,000, and best friend is 100,000 XP. With a lucky is 200,000 XP. It's a lot of XP over time that adds up. Of course, if you want to figure out how long does it take to get up to good friends, ultra friends, or whatsoever, you can always go to over here, alright, and tap the next one. So you can see 6 more days to become great friends. It actually takes 7 days to go from good friends to great friends. And then from great friends to ultra friends is actually a total of 30 days from the start. And then from nothing all the way to best friend is actually 90 days. 90 interactions basically. So after 90 days, when you get your 200,000 XP, your 100,000 XP, your 6,000 XP, and also your good friend XP, all added up together is over 300,000 XP. Alright, so it's a lot of XP, and it's just insane to even take a look at this. I'm going to show you guys my best friend medal over here. I'm at 1,329. So that's more than half a billion XP obtained just from my interactions with my friends, like daily. Like just now you guys saw when I did the raid, I had actually 3 of my friends that I interacted with. Yeah, so that adds up over time also. And another thing though, once you actually hit best friends with your friend, like right now I've hit best friends with Auntie Gladys, right, Pepper Brownie 14, I can actually remove her. We of course communicate, and then I can tell them that, say, hey, we're gonna add each other back after 121 days. So we not set a nickname, but we remove each other, like literally remove. Alright, you press yes, but I don't normally remove Auntie Gladys because she's normally playing Pogo with me like all the time. But let's say if I were to remove not trainer tips, Scotty, okay, I would actually message him and tell him, say, hey bro, I've removed you, and then we'll add back after 121 days. When that happens, the friendship will actually reset down to 0 again. And when that happens, you actually build up all the way to best friend again. You get the XP, everything again, all over again. Alright, so that's all my top 10 best ways to get XP here in Pokemon Go, man. Hopefully you guys have gotten a better understanding as how to get so much XP as how I'm able to get so much XP also. Of course, it does cost a lot of money in terms of putting in a lot of lucky, a lot of raid passes and whatsoever, but there are ways to get XP without needing to spend a lot in Pokemon Go. Also, like what I've mentioned to you guys, catching Pokemon is free. Spinning Pokestop is also free. Friendship interaction is also free. You don't have to spend Pokecoins to actually get any of those. Alright, so with that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye.